here present. First, we have Mackenzie.
For all you do. Those questions, even on the last, like y'all are I'm very, very excited for what y'all are doing, which is why I wanted to come up and really quickly say, super support this idea, super support it. And when we talk about overwhelmed, I recognize that, which is all the more reason why I think I had always named having community members be non-voting members of these ad hoc committees, because there are folks who are doing that research and actually have a lot of that data. A lot of it is found currently right now, at least the violations of the rules and procedures, or even how come the rules and procedures are the problem, are oftentimes found in the monitoring reports and things like that. And so, and like I said, just wholeheartedly support y'all taking a very deep look at this. It's actually one of the biggest constitutional violations that are happening inside of our jail on a daily basis. And this is what I believe you're here for, is when these things are happening and we can't do anything about it because it's happening every single day. And it oftentimes is down to a rule and a procedure of the sheriff's department. 9 times out of 10, it isn't the wall. It isn't how it gets there. It's literally what the sheriff's department is doing, whether they say it's overstaffing and the weird ways in which they have to be on everybody. They won't leave them alone with their doctors. You know what I mean? Like, and so because of it, people don't tell their doctors things, and it is what leads to their death or leads to further harm. The ways in which they treat a mental health crisis, they're tackling folks to the ground, throwing them in straitjackets, putting them in solitary confinement. Not giving them access to medications. It's like the daily thing. It's happening right now as I speak in this building. And so I really wholeheartedly support it and would love as a community to really support you in this really heavy lift, but very cool thing that all of you are up here to do. Thank you very much for your time.
Very much. And then we have Nancy Brynelson. And if I mispronounce your last name, excuse me.
Thank you. You came very close. It's Brynelson. I'm Nancy Brynelson, and I'm actually a part of the Family Advocates for Individuals with Serious Mental Illness. We are family members who have loved ones who are ill and either on the street or in jail. And so we're very happy to be working with Mike and the ad hoc committee for mental illness, but we also see the need to focus on the jails. Our son is currently ill and incarcerated right over there. And so we have a fair amount of experience with this and think that it would be worth looking at the procedures. Everyone is doing the best they can, but it doesn't always meet the needs of the individuals who are there. Our group is unique in that we have membership on the Mental Health Board. We have members who are on the Mental Health Services Act Steering Committee. I have the privilege of being on the Public Safety and Justice Agency Advisory Committee with Mr. Jones. And so we are really looking at systemic ways to address the issues of mental illness across the community. The sequential intercept model that we were introduced to by Mr. Jones and that he presented to the board is a very promising process for identifying services and looking at how they can be coordinated all the way from the initial crisis care into the jail and post-release. And we hope to be talking more about that with any of your ad hoc committees that deal with mental illness.
Thank you very much.